How many people do you think are currently imprisoned worldwide? Go on, take a guess. There's estimated to be 11.5 million prisoners worldwide. Now this figure is striking, but it doesn't tell the full story. You see, hundreds of millions of people are currently imprisoned. While millions sleep in physical cells, many more are trapped in prisons of their own making. A prison of the mind. And this, for some, is a worse state than being inside a physical jail cell. You see, the worst kind of prison is the one you don't see. I did everything right. I got A grades in school, went to uni, got my degree, graduated with first-class honors, but nobody would employ me. I, unfortunately, happened to be the shyest boy in London, and because of this crippling anxiety, I couldn't crack the code. Watching my peers move up the career ladder while I searched for my first proper job sowed deep seeds of jealousy and resentment. Eventually, I caught a break and found an amazing job. Then in the summer of 2015, I suddenly felt this rush of energy, and along with it, a connection to the universe. Imagine being plugged into the source from which all things originate. I was intuitive, creative like never before. I had too many dope ideas and not enough time to explore them all. Somehow, I had ended up on the other side of fear, and what I found there was absolute freedom. I no longer cared what people thought of me. I did some strange things. My dress style changed. I took out like 7 credit cards, payday loans, you name it. I gave my belongings away and was behaving erratically. And this direct connection to God, as you can imagine, felt absolutely beautiful. For the first time in my life, I was alive. But this wouldn't last for long because I was taken from my bedroom, transferred to a police cell, and then shipped off to a mental health hospital. I was then given 2 options. Either take prescribed pills or be pinned down by 2 men and ejected against my will with that same medication, all in the name of treatment. The doctors then told me that this amazing spiritual experience is actually mental illness and that I have bipolar disorder, so I would have to take drugs for the rest of my life. Talk about hitting rock bottom. 7 years on, what I thought was the worst thing to happen to me was actually the best and most important experience of my life. The road to recovery has been rocky, but I've moved from surviving to thriving. And you can read my story in full by purchasing a copy of The War of the Mind, Prison by Another Name.